This is what you saved your lunch money for. To the green on night number 1 of the 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑯𝑚𝑺 Windows and Doors Corn Belt Clash. You're going to dash off into turns 1 and 2, and your pole sitter trying to take full advantage. Stocken creeps around the bottom side of the speedway. Driver jumping to the top immediately was Kevin Thomas Jr., but Brady Bacon on that inside line, the 20, making quick work up into second now. Going to jump to the high side. Battle for the race lead might be coming off of turn number 4.
Brady Bacon on the top of the racetrack now tries to make a run for the top spot as they work down the first straightaway. Bacon will be in the second spot as Stocken will lead him, but Brady Bacon hustles the high side into turn number 2. Here comes Brady Bacon. Keep your eye on the race for the lead as they work down the back straightaway. Chase Stocken, Brady Bacon, breaks Danner, Kevin Thomas Jr., and R.J. Johnson, your top 5.
Brady really digging the right rear up into the cushion. Last time through turns 1 and 2, flew the left front, comes around with momentum onto the front straightaway. He's going to get the line taken away from him just a little bit that time at the start-finish line as Stocken holds on to it by 0.141 seconds. Brady, though, with the run to the outside, looking for the race lead. They're wheel to wheel to the back straightaway. Stocken's able to fend him off for the time being.
Stocken is really good on the bottom. This time he slides up to the cushion in turns 3 and 4, makes Brady Bacon leave the high side of the racetrack, forces him to the bottom. Brady Bacon tries to make a run on your leader, but Stocken back to the inside of turn number 1. Two good battles on the racetrack. The battle for second as they work down the back chute, but behind them, the battle for the 4th spot is continuing. R.J. Johnson and Kevin Thomas Jr. now battling as Brady Bacon swapping lines off of turn number 4. Battle for second down the first straightaway. Brady Bacon hangs onto it, but breaks Danner. Works the high side in turns 1 and 2. He's got a good run on the cushion in turn number 2. Now, Danner takes the second spot.
Last time, Danner had the advantage to turns 3 and 4. Bacon was able to get it where it counted, though, with the start-finish line. Dives to the inside, up across the racetrack. Now Danner going to try to turn back to his inside. You've got Kevin Thomas Jr. now starting to close in, and then for armor number 3R. Works the bottom side of the speedway. Here comes Danner right in front of him. Has the run on Bacon for second onto the backstretch. Bacon's going to fight back, sizzling on the outside right now in 20.
He shuts the door on him on the entry to turn number 3. Oh boy, Danner about spins the car, holds on to it there, allows Brady Bacon a little breathing room off the top of turn number 4. Into turns 1 and 2 this time. Chase Stocken on the bottom of turn number 2. Brady Bacon right behind him. Breaks Danner. Throw a blanket over your top 3. Down the back chute. They all 3 go to the outside of the lap cars. To the cushion. 1, 2, and 3. On the high side of turn 4. Stocken with company. Bacon closing in 2 car lengths behind at the flag stand.
Working by Calder would have thought we're going to have some major problems there. Rogers suddenly slowed. He's able to jump it onto the apron as a challenge for the race lead. Bacon looking to the outside. Stocken with that run off the inside. Exit turn number 2. Able to fend off the charge of the 20 for the time being.
He pulled right up there, Brady. You can see him think about it twice there as they came off of turn number 2. He's got plenty of speed and a little bit of time. No need to move just yet. Brady Bacon back to the top of turn number 2 with Briggs Danner on his heels. Now they'll make a run to the lead in turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, Chase Stocken trying to hold him off. He does. He puts 5 car lengths on him. They swap this time. Bacon to the bottom of 3 and 4.
Trying to get the run, slide it for second. Danner is right there, goes to the middle. They're going to battle it out, and it's going to give Stocken just a little bit of breathing room here. Last time, Stocken went to victory lane. We got to go back a little bit to find it here as they work through turns 1 and 2 and onto the back straightaway. Challenge for second. Briggs Danner now going to take over.
Briggs Danner made a big move through the top of 1 and 2 to make the move around Brady Bacon for the second spot. Briggs Danner is really good, Brian, on entry to turn number 1 up on the cushion. Watch him here. He'll just make a nice, easy move and look at the ground. He gains on your leader. Stocken under pressure. Your race is for the lead down the back straightaway.
Briggs Danner with a huge run onto the back straightaway. Stocken now going to get forced to the outside. He's going to go on the offense here and see if he can fend off the charge of the wily Pennsylvania driver onto the front straightaway. First, second, and third, they are nearly bumper to bumper to bumper as they come around the cook-off lap number 18. Bacon now to the bottom, trying to make something happen here into turns 1 and 2.
Your leader forced to the cushion, left the inside open. Here comes Brady Bacon back to the inside of Briggs Danner. Put Brady Bacon to second. Briggs Danner stays right there with him. Danner really good on the cushion. He's got a little bit of time. There'll be 6 to run this time by. Your leader, Chase Stocken, with second and third right on his back bumper.
Bacon down to the bottom, lap car ahead of him now. Stocken trying to use Charles Davis Jr. as a pick onto the back straightaway, and it's going to cost Brady possibly back to third. Danner trying to get there. Brady is still there, trying to force his right rear up in front of the 39. It's going to be Danner off the cushion. Brady able to make his way by, forces back up to the high side. The 39 down to the inside, drag race for second. Bacon's going to hold on to it.
Brady Bacon found the middle of turn 3, and it worked for him. He'll go back to the cushion in 1 and 2. Chase Stocken showing the way off of turn number 2. Brady Bacon 3 car lengths now, 2 down the back straightaway. Again, your race is for the lead. Here comes Brady Bacon. You've got a new leader. Brady Bacon now takes the top spot in turn 4 with 4 to go.
Bacon able to secure the lead as they come around to the near side of the speedway. Stockton now going to have to get the elbows up and try to retake it. They'll work around Sussex. Stockton going to get held up, and Danner's going to work to the outside. So Danner back up into second. Just like that, Stockton gets shuffled back to third as Brady Bacon takes over in 20. He'll come around this time, 3 to go for the Chris Dyson Racing High Performance Lubricants entry, trying to get career win number 5 here at Knoxville with the United States Auto Club.
He's got 4 on the mantle right now, looking for 5 here tonight. Through turn number 2, Briggs Danner 3 car lengths back. We've seen how good he is on the top. Down into turn number 3, Brady Bacon sails the high side. Briggs Danner 5 to 8 car lengths behind him off of turn number 4 right now. No factor this time by, tip of the green, 2 to go.
Able to get some breathing room that time. He opened it up to just shy of a second, 0.768. Danner able to kind of drive it up across the racetrack, trying to keep his momentum up, but he had to wait on the car. And now Stockton back to his inside. He'll roll back by. He'll take over second. White flag coming this time. Challenge for the runner-up
Yellow,
spot.
yellow, yellow.
Debris on the racetrack, getting reports of a wheel cover. Right around the bottom side of the speedway, brings him back to speed. Danner immediately, as they work around the front straightaway, going to jump to the outside. He's going to sail her up onto the cushion. Brady's going to slide himself, and he might have scrubbed off a little bit of speed here. Danner closing a couple of car lengths onto the far side of the speedway.
Down the back straightaway toward turn number 3, Kevin Thomas Jr. back there in the 5th spot, looking to the inside of Robert Ballou for 4th. Brady Bacon brings him off the top of turn number 4. The white flag is in the air, 1 to go. Here comes Kevin Thomas Jr. looking to the inside of Chase Stockton in 1. He can't get there.
Stockton takes the car down to the bottom, blocks the charge of the Inferno Armor number 3 as we work onto the back straightaway for the final time. He will work to the top side through turn 3. Off of turn number 4, the checkered flag is going to drop as the battle rages on behind him for the 5th time in his career. He's going to victory lane at Knoxville. The Macho Man, Brady Bacon, gets it done in 20. And Brady going to start to make his way up out of the car. Ladies and gentlemen, for the 61st time in his career, he stands in victory lane. Give him a hand. The Macho Man, Brady Bacon, wins night number 1 here at the 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑯𝑚𝑺 Corn Belt Clash.
We were just better on the top than he was, but the bottom was really good in 1 and 2, and he was a little bit better than us down there at the start of the race. And he just got so important about just finding the rhythm, getting momentum, and he started getting kind of jammed up, getting up to lap cars, and yeah, and then I was just trying to go where he wasn't, but Briggs is really good, and he was kind of there to capitalize on wherever I wasn't. He was going in the opposite place and kind of snuck by us a couple times, and it was close down the backstretch a couple times. But yeah, it's kind of like a chess match. This place is so super technical. If you mess up, you have to pay dearly. And had a really good car, just had to make the right moves, and made a couple mistakes, but was able to get in the right place when it mattered. And I felt like once I was in front, I had a car good enough I could hold everybody off. And the bottom kind of went away in 1 and 2. So I figured if I didn't make the same mistake I made here and let someone slide me on the restart, I'd be fine. And just get up there and get your mile an hour going and don't make any mistakes. And cushion wasn't quite as big as it normally is, but it would still bite you, and then it didn't have quite as much grip to get you going if you did mess up. So guys gave me a really good car. Gene Frankowiak gives us great engines as always, like he has for years. And just like to thank Chris Dyson, Concord American Flagpole, for letting us come out here, letting Sean and Bob bring me a good race car that I can show up and have a chance to win every night.
As I said, your 61st career win with the AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car Championship. You're now just 1 behind Dave Darling for the most all time, especially coming back here tomorrow where you're even more winning than you were before coming into the night. You're now a 5-time winner here at Knoxville. How much of tomorrow becomes the focus on tying that record?
It doesn't really change anything. We come here with a lot of confidence every time we come to Knoxville with one goal in mind, that's to win the race. So we're usually right there or maybe 1 or 2 spots away from it. But thanks for Knoxville and USAC and everybody that helps for this race, putting up good money for us to come race for. We got $9,000 tonight, and hoping to get the 15 tomorrow. And tying for the record will just be a cherry on top. And still got a few more races left to hopefully tie it and beat it.
The Macho Man, Brady Bacon, now a 5-time winner here with the USAC National Sprint Cars here at the Sprint Car capital of the world.